the Macedonian army, a force that once shook the known world to its core. The Macedonian army, under the command of the legendary Alexander the Great, was a formidable force unparalleled in its time. It was a masterful blend of innovation and strategic brilliance. Composition of the army. At the heart of this formidable army were the renowned phalangites, foot soldiers armed with the deadly sarissas, long pikes that extended up to 18 feet. These soldiers formed the impenetrable phalanx formation, a wall of shields and spears that made the Macedonian army virtually invincible in head-on confrontations. In addition to the phalanx, the Macedonians fielded elite units, such as the hypaspists, who served as the royal guard. These highly trained soldiers were often placed at critical points in battle, ready to reinforce the phalanx or launch special operations. Battle formations. The Macedonians were masters of the battlefield. Their primary formation, the phalanx, was a sight to behold. Thousands of soldiers, shields locked, spears extended, moved forward in unison, creating an unbreakable wall of steel. This formation was nearly impervious to frontal attacks. The army's ability to adapt to various battle scenarios was a key to its success. The hammer and anvil tactic was a favorite. In this strategy, the phalanx acted as the anvil, pinning down the enemy, while the companion cavalry, led by Alexander himself, served as the hammer, crashing into the enemy's flanks. Numbers and strategy. At the height of its power, the Macedonian army consisted of roughly 30,000 infantry and 5,000 cavalry. Its strength lay not only in its numbers, but in the training and discipline of its soldiers. The men underwent rigorous training, learning to march in formation, wield their sarissas, and follow orders without question. Their strategy was equally remarkable. Alexander's military genius lay in his ability to adapt and innovate. He wasn't bound by traditional strategies, but drew from the strengths of different cultures he encountered. This blend of tactics made the Macedonians versatile and capable of facing a wide range of adversaries. Elite warriors. The elite of the Macedonian army was the companion cavalry. These elite horsemen were trained from a young age, honing their skills in horsemanship, archery, and close combat. They were the shock troops of Alexander's conquests, the cavalry that struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. The apex of power. Alexander's conquest, around 336–323 BC. The Macedonian army's moment of glory came under the leadership of Alexander the Great. It was during his reign, around 336–323 BC, that they reached the pinnacle of their power. Alexander, a student of the great philosopher Aristotle, ascended to the throne of Macedonia in 336 BC. With relentless ambition, he embarked on a military campaign that would forever etch his name in the annals of history. Under his command, the Macedonians stretched their military influence across 3 continents, Europe, Asia, and Africa, creating an empire that spanned from Greece to India. Alexander's military genius and charisma inspired unwavering loyalty among his soldiers. They followed him through deserts, mountains, and battles, driven by the promise of glory and the dream of a united world under their leader. Triumphs over Titans, the great campaigns. The Macedonian army faced formidable adversaries on their path to glory. In the east, they confronted the vast Persian Empire under the rule of Darius III. The Battle of Issus in 333 BC was a decisive victory, and Alexander's forces soon swept through the heart of Persia. In Egypt, the Macedonians were welcomed as liberators, and Alexander founded the city of Alexandria, which would become a cultural and economic center of the ancient world. Crossing the deserts and mountains of Asia, they encountered fierce resistance from various local rulers and tribes. But it was in India, at the Hydaspes River, where the Macedonian army faced one of its most daunting challenges against King Porus. After a hard-fought battle, Alexander emerged victorious, but his troops' morale was waning. leading to a turning point in the campaign. The soldiers, who had marched thousands of miles and endured endless battles, longed for home. The ebbing tide of glory. The Macedonian Empire was a beacon of power under Alexander. However, his sudden death in 323 BC at the age of 32 marked the beginning of the empire's gradual decline. His empire was divided among his generals, the Diadochi, who vied for control and often warred with each other. Over time, the mighty Macedonian army weakened due to internal strife, changing loyalties, and the burden of maintaining such a vast empire. The ultimate blow to the empire's power came with the rise of Rome, which would eventually absorb the Hellenistic world. The Macedonian phalanx, once the terror of the ancient world, could not withstand the adaptability and discipline of the Roman legions. The empire that had conquered emperors found itself swallowed by the tides of history. In conclusion, the Macedonian army, under the leadership of Alexander the Great, ascended to unparalleled heights, crafting a legacy of military brilliance that would inspire generations of strategists and conquerors. Their triumphs and challenges, victories and defeats, all serve as a testament to the enduring power of human ambition and the eternal quest for glory in the pages of history. Thank you for joining us on this incredible adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more captivating stories from the annals of history in our upcoming related videos. Your support keeps the wonders of the past alive.